Hey guys, it is Sophia, the Shadow Hunter, and today I'm going to be talking about my job. As you guys know, I recently got a job after being without a work for almost 2 years. Yesterday, it's been a month since I started working, and I have been working at MayBerry Gardens. It is an assisted living and memory care place. I have been working doubles on the weekends, 7 to 3 and then 3 to 11 on Saturdays and Sundays. So those are 16-hour shifts with not a lot of break. And the first weekend was really hard. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It was so hard. But week by week it's gotten easier as I've been memorizing people's schedules, finding out what they like, what they don't like. The people are very nice and they really appreciate it, and I am really enjoying and loving it. It doesn't mean that there's not going to be times when I don't like it or when, it's just really stressful like it has been the past 3 weeks, but I'm getting into a routine. I've been working in these 2 houses now for a month, so I'm really getting used to what these people like and what they don't like. And I'm just adapting to it. At the beginning, I was like, this doesn't seem very hard, when I was in training. But because I work on the weekends and during the morning I'm housekeeping, so I go in, I help get people up, I give them showers, I help just watch over them, make sure they're okay and that they don't hurt themselves. And then nighttime, I am the cook, so I go in at 3, I start cooking. I give them if anyone's have afternoon meds, then we have after dinner meds and bedtime meds, and some people have different meds every couple of hours, like eye drops or pain medications. And there's 2 people I help get in bed. I clean up the kitchen, and everything from the meals are pretty much cooked from scratch. When you make dinner and lunch, you're normally making a dessert. Sometimes it's ice cream, sometimes it's cakes or cookies or pies or cobbler. And I look after 11 people, so I'm taking care of 11 people, 11 human beings by myself, and that seems really daunting, and it really is. And there are people I've been told that they were really hard on me in my first 2 weeks, but I think now they know that I'm dependable and that I'm doing my best, and I am really enjoying it. This also has been difficult because these people who need help and have been losing their memory, they want to go outside, and you have to continually tell them that it's going to be okay, that you are safe, that this is your new home, and they want to go out and see their families and they can't because of this quarantine. And to make matters worse, here in Texas, we have to wait till May 20th. Now, originally it was supposed to be April 4th, which was Friday. Now we got an extra 20 days, so we got 50 more days of this, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get another 50 days. And so having that virus flu has made it really difficult. I mean, it happened after my first week, the beginning of my first real week. And because of that, now we have to wear masks all the time, which is hot, and I had a hard time keeping them on. We only get food shipments once a week, and so I'm constantly having to go to different houses to find different food or to substitute. When I found out I was going to be cooking at first, I was like, oh, I don't know, it's a job, I'm not going to turn it down. But I'm actually enjoying the cooking part of it, except when, everyone wants my attention at once, and there's so many people who want to be the center of attention, and I would love to get them more attention, but taking care of 11 people by myself, and if I were to work mornings, I would have more help. So now the day crew is pretty much the same shape of the night crew, because we've lost so many people because no one wants to work during this virus, or they've got sick and they can't come to work. Another thing is, excuse me, with me being a type 1 diabetic, if I get sick of the virus, I can't go to work. And so Last week, I worked on Monday. I worked 8 hours on Monday. I was off on Tuesday. I worked 8 hours on Wednesday, and then I worked all day on Thursday. I was off Friday. I worked all day Saturday and Sunday. And the week before that, I worked Friday morning. It was a Friday morning I worked, and then I worked Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So, but I'm glad I did a lot of extra shifts because it's helped me learn a lot. And I have been in, there's 4 more houses I've been in. There are 11 houses, and most of them have 11. There's 2 that have a few less people. So for the meals, we normally have a meat, either 2 to 3 vegetables, and a dessert. And for lunch, they'll have like a roll. Sometimes for dinner, depending on what they're having. I have made chicken tenders. I've made soup. I've made salads. A lot of times, mostly on the evenings, they have sandwiches, which we grill. They're hot sandwiches. I've made meatballs. I've done chicken a couple times. What else? That's about it. We've done like a roast and pork and things like that as well. And another thing, I have 2 diabetics in my house, and lots of them, they don't even eat a whole lot, so a lot of the food gets wasted. So I'm learning now, I'm just going to start giving them less so that it doesn't get wasted, because they're always running out of food, and it's just terrible to see all this food wasted night after night, you know. But it's not healthy to keep them, for them to eat it and people to share people's germs, especially with the sickness going on. So if you guys are working in healthcare right now, thank you for helping others and serving others. I know that this industry is really hard. People get burnt out easily, and I hope I don't get burnt out too easily. I have to say, probably emotionally, this job is probably the most demanding part, as well as having little sleep, especially in memory care, when I'm just constantly having to make sure they're sitting down because they won't sit down, or keep them safe, and these people are lost and confused. And it's really difficult, and I just want to help them, and I can't. And, you know, we just have to love them as they are, because, you know, if they have dementia or Alzheimer's, they're taking meds, but the disease has progressed too much that the meds aren't helping. So, and then anyway, so I worked from 7 to 11, and I didn't realize this place was so far. It is in Garland, and I live in Mesquite, so it's about 23 minutes. So I get off at 11. It's normally closer to 11:15 or 11:20. And so when I get home at 11:30, and once I get home, I get all this energy, and then it's hard to fall asleep. So I've normally been taking sleeping meds, or just trying to drink something to help me fall asleep. But for just doing the 2 days, it's okay, because my body's getting more adapted to that, and I just try to sleep in as much as I can during the week. Except today I woke up at 8, which is, I'm really proud of myself, because I've been sleeping until like 10:30, and I normally don't sleep in that late, but that's just because how tired I am. You know, I've been getting between 7 and 8 hours of sleep Friday night before I go to bed, but on Saturday and Sunday night, I'm only getting 5 hours of sleep, maybe less, because I wake up about 5 so I can get my coffee, read my Bible, get all my work stuff together, pack my drinks, any food or snacks I want to bring with me, and get my uniform on. So, I might try to, try waking up a little bit later, you know, staying up a little bit later, waking up a little bit later. But I really like to have those 2 hours just for my mind to wake up and to be alert, because this job is very serious. People's lives are in your hands, and I don't want to be half asleep and, you know, hurt someone in a really bad way or any way at all. So hope you guys like this video. Please let me know how work's going for you, how you are doing with this quarantine. And something else, I thought I was going to have so much more time with this quarantine, and I've been so busy working and sleeping, I'm so behind with everything. But this week, I'm going to get caught up on things, because so far I'm only working the weekend. I just got notification that there's a shift available on Wednesday night, which I might take that if I can get enough stuff done. Since it's a nighttime shift, I'll be able to do stuff in the morning. So if you guys are having a good week, stay healthy and stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time in another video. Goodbye.